Okay, here comes the kitty cats. All right, so we're taking in the elemental deities of the highest love and light: earth, water, fire, fire, air, and space. And these elementals help us build and support and maintain our physical experience so that we know that we can grow and evolve in this physical body to become more and more enlightened, more and more aware and expanded, and feel more and more connected, and create the understanding that we're part of this universe, and even our organs connect up to different planets, the stars connecting to certain points in our physical body, and the spiritual bodies, the mental, emotional, and intellectual and spiritual bodies, and even our etheric double. So we are living in sort of a reflection. Okay, the body is what is reflected to our awareness. Okay, so when we work with elementals, there's a deep gratitude because they create the world too, the mineral and plant and the animal kingdom, and then comes the human kingdom. And the human kingdom is a little bit different because we have this capability of discernment. We can choose wiser. We can ask to expand our conscious awareness to see more clearly, or we can ask our guides, teachers, angels, masters to possibly positively surprise us and expand our awareness so that we're not in judgment, but we are in service. When we ask these questions, all of a sudden we become more aware, but they are also more aware of us. So when we ask these questions, there will be more happening. So then we ask to see something, and then we also ask to be reminded or to catch that which is being shown to us. So that's how it goes. Now we're talking about our guides, angels, teachers, ascended masters, and masters. Part of doing spiritual work is to be aware of the energy around us, so that we know that these beings are flowing actually in and through us at all times. And yes, some of them are benevolent, and some of them are neutral, and some of them aren't. But also, if you think about on our skin, we can think about the bacteria on our skin. When we think bacteria, we're thinking, oh my God, but it's helping us. So we are in co-creation. We are living together and by these elements. We're certainly not just here on the planet like humanity is separate from everything else. That's crazy, right? To think like that, because we do eat food that grows on this planet. So we're very much intertwined with each other and with the world itself. So this reading for the holidays is for the highest good for all of humanity and us. Highest good and in service of the planet, of our universe, galaxy, multiverse. So beginning to call in the Devic energies of earth, water, fire, air, and space. Like the four corners of the great pyramid: earth, water, fire, and air. Okay, beginning now to call in the energy of the earth. Okay, and what we get is ordinariness. Okay, this card is telling us it's number 8. It has to do with we're just walking along a little spiritual path, noticing the beauty around us. Okay, connecting to nature, feeling this awareness of things that are happening. Notice the beautiful things around you. Okay, take a deep breath in and exhale it out. Now, calling in the element of water. This is the emotional aspect. Okay, is this it? Yes. Okay, so here we're going, getting another wonderful card. Also has to do with pentacles. So rainbows in this deck. And here we see, it's very backwards today on my thing. Okay, so it says slowing down. And then we have a picture of this gorgeous tortoise. The tortoise shell is representing the layers of the universe, but also our pineal gland. So they're asking us, slow down, savor the moments. If you feel like you're rushing or doing things just to get it done, just take a moment. It just takes that one moment to slow down, to have an expanded awareness. Okay, now looking at the energy of fire. Fire is what changes us, how we move forward, how we can also alchemize something that isn't of the highest good, instead of, running away from it, actually facing it, bringing light to it, bringing heat to it, bringing fire to it, so that we can create awareness. Okay, and that is the outsider card is coming up. Another pentacle. Wow. So this has a lot to do with how we are. So 5 is called the outsider. That means that we're looking here at the gate and we've wanted to go through the gate and see all of that, but we think that it's locked and it's all chained up. But what we're being asked to do is to really look deeper into it. And when we start to look deeper into that card, we're noticing that the chain is unchained and the lock is unlocked. So when we bring more consciousness to those things that makes us feel stuck, ask to bring more awareness there, and then the gates and the floodgates may open for you. Now, looking at the element earth, water, fire, and air. The air has to do with the element of the mind, the intellect, and the higher mind. Okay, today we get a calling, and the calling is called the rebel. The rebel is telling us to, oh, there's more light. Okay, to break free from chains. All right, to lead with the light. So when we have light here, a torch, we can see clearly where we're going. And when we lead with light, we get wings, or we at least get an eagle to support us. And then we have the snake there, all elements. The snake represents actual beauty, how we can kind of take off the old layers of who we think we are, and instead open up into this beautiful rediscovery, rebirth, and listening fully from your heart, not being caught up with what other people say, think, or what we think that they would think. So really open ourselves up now. Last card for the morning. We're calling in now the element of ether. Ether is that which binds everything together in the universe. It's also represented by the higher intelligence. All right, okay. So we have integration card. So it means that it is time to reflect. Integration has everything in it. Okay, it has the swan represented by the divine feminine. We have the eagle again represented by the divine and sacred masculine of taking action. Above us, we have the diamond octahedron, a diamond shaped diamond that helps us clarify, what did I come here to do? Now it's time. What is my divine purpose on earth? And then we have the rainbow energy here around us, which has to do with awakening. And of course, the yin and the yang has to do with divine balance. But it also has to do with our earth star chakra, that we're anchoring in to the earth, who we really are and what we came here to do. Okay, and then we have the snake that holds the snake's tail, which means time, which means that we're going in these timely circles, and now is the time. The time is now. The sun and the moon. Good. And take a couple of deeper breaths here. Just let this energy come in. So this is a 14 card, 10, and then 14, which add up into 5. So there is change. When you start to pay attention to what you're paying attention to, we are gaining awareness. Okay, just like we asked to be shown something that we didn't know. And then we're also being shown when that thing comes up, please say, hint, hint, here it is, so that we notice this energy. Okay, and then we'll take one more for the heart. And the heart is saying rebirth. Okay. Number 10, beginning and endings. So when we come into these holy days, on Thursday we have a powerful opening here where we're meeting at 7 p.m. Pacific time. I will give more of a coaching kind of a lecture at that time and meditation. We are being asked to really examine who are we, how have we grown, what has unfolded for us. You know, when we reflect back in time, we can go into that gratitude of what we now know, what we might not have known, and we can also go deeper in and look underneath those stones, you know, without getting caught up, and look underneath and find the treasures in those memories that we have. Ask for more understanding in those situations. Okay, when we go forward, we visualize the future as if it's now, but remembering what we have learned on the way there. Okay. Take a couple of more breaths here and sit straight up. Let that light above your head ignite. So let's imagine now that above our head, there's a flashlight, that diamond flashlight that's blinking and blinking and blinking. You can imagine that you're connecting upward now through a spiritual antenna, a pillar of light that goes up, 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 up into the stars, up into the wisdom of the nothingness. Good, and then open up that flashlight to now go through the center column of your body. So 6 feet below your body, anchoring into your Earth Star chakra. And as you draw this energy down, 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 below your Earth Star chakra into the center of Gaia Sophia, the wisdom of our planet, the higher consciousness of our Earth. We connect fully into that wisdom, and she shoots up through our pillar of light, her love, her strength, her deepest knowing. And then up through our 7th chakra, into our 8th chakra, that pillar of light represented by diamond white fire and a rainbow bridge light. Up and up to the 13 constellations of wisdom. And down the hatch comes the wisdom packages. Usually, awakening wisdom packages come into something called packed thought forms. I used to see them as little colorful, like cucumber shaped packages. And I was wondering, what are these packages? And I said, those are wisdom packages that you can just take one and place it into your heart. And the heart is the part of your physicality that has full connection, as above, so below, as within, so without, as our hearts and souls, so the universe. It can understand and implement this wisdom packed thought forms that are being sent down into your heart at this moment. Feeling the energy shifting as you take in this higher wisdom and integrate it into your physicality. Feeling the love, because it's packed in love. All information that is of the highest love light, of course, has that expanded love feeling. So let that energy inside of your body become really bright, like that diamond white fire, swirling inside of you, releasing any cords. It's like a sword of light, sorting out and igniting your blueprint DNA so that you become more and more aware of your purpose here today. Embracing that, asking for deeper knowledge and guidance in what it is that you're doing today. And then asking for that guidance to be seen, heard, understood through your physical body avatar. Now bring the hands in front of your heart center. Take another deep inhale, exhale. Good. And then bow down to your heart. And we say, so be it, and so it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. May this information be integrated with gentleness and ease. And then we lift our gaze, open our eye, and namaste. Thank you, beautiful one. I'm gonna pause. And thank you so much for joining in on this meditation. I hope that you will join in again. And why don't you sign up and become a member here? We have a small, very personable group, and I will place the link below. Okay, again, I don't give any medical advice. This is simply energy work and meditation. Thank you, my friends.